Necrotizing fasciitis, project and research done by Audrey Long, Dana Shepard, and Nick Gerald. Necrotizing fasciitis is a serious bacterial infection, and it's most commonly known as a flesh-eating disease. People have heard of it, but it's actually not that common. Necrotizing fasciitis has a lot of different bacteria that can lead to this disease, but we're only going to focus on two. And those two are called Streptococcus pyogenes and Staphylococcus aureus. Both of these bacteria will infect the deep tissues within our bodies because humans are the most common reservoir, but we will discuss that later on in this presentation. Right now we're going to focus on these two bacteria, so Streptococcus pyogenes and Staphylococcus aureus. Both of these bacteria are gram-positive, and by gram-positive we mean that they both consist of a crystal violet color. And how that color is shown and obtained is because gram-positive bacteria have a very thick peptidoglycan cell wall. So that cell wall retains the crystal violet dye color, which helps us distinguish gram-positive from gram-negative. Gram-negative do not have a thick cell wall at all. Another thing that both of these diseases have, because they are gram-positive, is they both have cytoplasmic lipid membranes, and they both consist of peptidoglycan chains that form a chain wall by DD transpeptidase, which is a bacterial enzyme. These two bacteria are also very common in the fact that they are both non-motile, non-spore forming, and they are facultative anaerobes, which means that they can live with or without oxygen. A difference between these two is the cell shape, and that is one of the main differences that we'll discuss. And by that I mean Staphylococcus aureus is clusters. So staphylo means clusters, and coccus are circular shapes. So they kind of look like grapes. For Staphylococcus, right. For Streptococcus pyogenes, that bacteria is going to be circular shapes as well, but instead of it being clusters, strepto means like a chain. So it's going to be a chain of clusters, and that's how you can tell the difference between those two. Don't forget to make sure that they are both gram-positive, so they both will have that crystal violet